Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Legit Crypto Lounge. It's aiming to give a place for people to discover all the latest legitimate projects and connect real investors with real projects. Today we are joined by BTCbullDOG, and we've got a few members of the team with us. We've got Dog Lord, Alex, and OD. So quick run through what we're going to do. We're going to meet the team, a run through of the token, its USPs, tokenomics, how it's doing at the minute, and the future plans of the project and how they're going to do. So, Dog Lord, if you want to introduce yourself, buddy, just give us a bit of background about you.
Yeah, my name is Sergi Philip. I'm the founder of BTCbullDOG. I think I've been in the space since 2018, something like that. I've worked for different projects, not as an owner. Most of the project I've worked as a marketing manager. What can I say? I was, let's say we didn't meet the vision with the owners, so that's how we decided to create BTCbullDOG to create a safe project for all the community and have a project where you can have full transparency with the owner and with the project as well.
Awesome. So how many of you have you got working on this project?
So the minute we are around 6 people with the mods, the community manager, we have one dev who's doing all our work on the platform. The contract is owned by me, so I'm the only one who can make changes on the contract or anything like that. As you can see, I'm fully doxed and KYC as well. Yeah, that's about it about the team. Yeah, if OD wants to say anything, and Alex as well.
Hi, yeah, I'm OD. Pretty much the public face that you end up seeing. We pretty much are trying to build a sustainable growth with top quality investors and holders. We love everyone that comes in, and I'm pretty much devoted to this group, trying to make everything work nice and smoothly. I love talking to people. I'm pretty much a customer service person in main roles, and I love what I do, and I love the group I'm working with, and we're here to stay. So that's pretty much my introduction. I pretty much have any questions and any answers you can ask in the group. I'll be there.
Yeah, awesome. That's good to hear. Alex, do you want to talk, or are you happy to?
I basically come on board as an investor, and I love the project so much, and I've spent a lot of time with the guys, and I just love the project, love the community that is developing with it as well.
Nice to hear some British accents as well. Where are you from, Sergi?
I'm originally from Romania, but I used to live in England for 13 years, so. Yeah, okay. I have some friends over there as well.
Nice. You know how good I am that I just went to make a cup of tea after that last day I made, and I found that we have no sugar. So, but yeah. So, guys, do you want to give us the overshot of your project? What's happening then? What's the story? What's the project doing?
Of course. So basically, like I've said before, that the project was born when I think myself had enough of being scammed and rugged, and we all know the situation on BSC at the moment. So we came up with the idea to launch our own project, make it as safe as possible, and reward the holders as much as we can only for holding. So basically our project, it's a reward token. We have 10% 10% from the tax being redistributed to all the holders based on their percentages. That's what our contract does. It was created by Crypto Batman, same developer that created Cupcake, because I know Electron as well. So you know, we've exchanged a lot of information, and that's how I ended up using Crypto Batman. He created a perfect contract for us. It sells only when it hits a threshold. Not like not like you are used on reverse tokens when the contract triggers 3 or 4 sales every time somebody sells. Ours just sells when it reaches a threshold. We have 2.5% going to liquidity automatically to keep a stable price floor, and we have 4% that's going towards marketing, development, and buybacks, depending on what the project needs at that particular time.
Awesome. So you've got your DApp launched already, haven't you? That's fully working.
Yeah, the app was launched before we basically launched the token. The app was already there, so we created everything before we launched, because that's how we like to work. You know, we like to create the project first, and after, you know, ask investors to, you know, invest if they want to. At the minute, it's not you know, it's only a simple platform. We have our dashboard where you can see all of your rewards, how much you have to claim. You can see the market cap, you can see the price, you can see how much was distributed along all the holders. We have a portfolio tracker that you can track up to 4 wallets. We have a rock checker where we get the information from RockDoc to, you know, keep it safe for everybody as much as possible. We have a watch list where you can check every contract on the Binance Smart Chain, you know, see what's happening with it, you know, without having to go on different sites and all that. Multi-chart where you can use up to 6 charts. We have the swap that we took from Flows Trade that we're looking to have a partnership with them as well in the future. And we have the on-ramper where you can buy crypto with fiat, you know, directly in your MetaMask or Trust Wallet, whatever.
Awesome. Yeah. So do any of these utilities feed back into BTCbullDOG, or is this a free for all just to you know, help out investors?
At the minute, I think we're still keeping it free for all. But as we're gonna grow, obviously we're gonna have more utilities, and we're gonna keep them specially for our holders. Obviously, we're not gonna ask, you know, for big buys or anything like that. It probably is gonna be something symbolic, you know, just be a holder, a small holder, so you can use all our utilities.
Yeah, awesome. So, sorry. Do you want to tell us what you plan to bring to BTCbullDOG then?
Yeah, sure. So our plan initially is to create an ecosystem around BTC and BitDog as well, obviously. So we are looking to create some NFT games, play to earn, where you will be able to earn the native token and BTC as well. We're working with David from Blockstar as well. We'll have a collaboration where we will create a staking and farming platform. Where again the most used reward coin will be BTC and our token as well. Obviously, we're gonna introduce other tokens and you know, maybe other partnerships, or you know, but the main thing is to create an ecosystem around BTC.
Awesome. So remind me, just did we touch on the fact that this is a reward? We rewarded BTC, right, for
Yeah,
the volume.
yeah. Yeah.
What was it? What was the
It's
2%?
based on the vote. No, it's 10%. So
10%. Sorry.
10% from all the tax, which is 16.5 at the minute.
Yeah.
I just want to mention our contract doesn't allow us to increase the tax. We can change them because obviously we have plans to list on other exchanges where we might need to lower the tax a bit. Obviously, we're going to inform all our holders and community before we're going to do that. We can lower the max transaction under 0.1. We can pause the contract, and we can mint tokens.
Awesome. So have you set some aside for the exchange listing? Have you?
Yeah, those actually the website, the presentation website is going to be updated in a few days because we still have the launch details and all that. Basically, what you see on the tokenomics, apart from the initial burn, what we used for the fair launch on pink sale and the liquidity, we have another 150 million that are vested on pink sale that are going to be strictly used for the staking and for the games.
So this staking, is it fair to say that this is going to be your next utility that you've got lined up, or next use case?
I think that's going to be our next use case for sure. And after, I'm not. It's either the first game or the staking and farming, but I'm leaning more towards the staking and farming because it's a utility for everybody. Games, not everybody's keen on games, so probably we're going to go for staking and farming first.
Okay. And are you using some of the funds that you've set aside for that, I'm presuming?
Yeah, we're going to use, we're not going to use them actually for selling or anything like that. We're just going to use them to create the pools in BitDOG. Yeah.
Just put back into the ecosystem, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about this NFT game then that you're planning? What's the story there?
Yeah, so we're planning to create more. I mean, we're like we've said before, we're not looking to be a short-term project or a project that is gonna disappear in a few months. We're here to stay. So we're planning to do more game. Like I've said, we want a big ecosystem around BTC and not maybe even more tokens or projects, I mean. So the first game is gonna be called BTC Monsters. It's gonna be a click game where you're gonna be able to earn BTC and native token. We've already started working on the NFTs, and we'll go from there.
So is that going to be like an idle clicker, like a cookie clicker?
Yeah, it's gonna be based more on getting the incentives back. We're gonna have a nice design as well, and an animation, and the NFTs are gonna be 3D and all that, but it's not gonna have a lot of movement. The first one, the first one is gonna be strictly based to earn Bitcoin and BitDOG by having fun. But for the next one, we're planning a bigger move. Probably is going to take a lot longer as well, because this one, it can be done in 1 month, 1.5 months. But the one we have prepared after, obviously, is going to take a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So have you started any development on the game yet, or is this just an idea that you've got that you want to bring in?
We've started on the NFTs. We have the developer that's working with us on the platform. He's gonna do the game for us as well. So basically, when we have all the NFTs done and all the art done, it's gonna be a matter of a few weeks for him to implement them in the game.
Okay, cool. So I can't find it on here. Maybe it's in the white paper. Would you want to just give us a run through of your taxes?
Okay, yeah. The taxes are 16.5. Like I've said, we can't make them higher than that.
Yeah.
Percent goes to holders as BTCB, the pegged one, the pegged BTC for Binance. 2.5% goes straight to the liquidity, and 4% is going to be used for marketing, development, and buybacks. At the minute, the team doesn't. All the money that goes into the marketing wallet, it's used for the project. The team is not getting paid whatsoever at the minute. We're gonna get ourselves paid at some point, but not now. We need this project to grow first. So every money that's coming in the marketing wallet, it's invested back in the project.
Okay, and how's your marketing wallet looking at the minute?
To be honest, the volume is quite low at the minute, so we didn't had a lot of marketing funds coming in. I've funded a lot of marketing, and we got some funds from the launch on Pink Sale that we are using. We had scheduled a few AMAs. We have some ads on Dex Tools running. We had some videos on YouTube. We're doing a bit of everything, but most importantly, at the minute, we're trying to bring holders, long-term holders, because to be honest, at the minute, we're just a low cap. We can't say we're trying to take it step by step. To be honest, at the beginning, we tried to do like a big pre-sale. Because what I've thought at the beginning, by having a big pre-sale, obviously the volume is going to be bigger, so everybody's going to get more rewards. But with the market going on at the minute, it was not possible. So we opted for a fair launch on Pink Sale. We reached our soft cap. We actually went over. We've raised 31 BNBs. From which 70 went to the liquidity, being locked on 6 months. 30% are used solely for marketing at the minute.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I just had a brief look at your market cap compared to your LP, and it's a pretty healthy ratio, really, isn't it? It's almost
it's
1 to 4 almost.
Yeah, 1 to 3 almost. But I mean, we're gonna keep an eye on that, especially being a reward token. But we're not really worried because, like I've said, our contract sells only at a threshold, so it can't be manipulated like we've seen before in rewards tokens when people sell one token just to trigger the rewards. On ours, that's not possible.
Yeah. So how long have you been launched?
We've been launched from last Monday.
Yeah,
we've been launched. We had a nice launch actually. For like 3 or 4 hours, nobody sold. But like we all know on Binance Smart Chain, people are very impatient. They want 4x's in the first day. So obviously, some people sold at a loss because they didn't have any profit, because it was a fair launch, so they didn't got extra tokens or anything like that for buying on Pink Sale. They just sold at a loss because they were impatient.
Seeing some good recoveries there. The dips are getting eaten.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, we're working almost 24/7 for the projects. I'm even as an owner, I'm chilling all day, apart from the marketing we're doing. So we're trying to build a nice community. I think we're succeeding, to be honest. Nice and slow, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah. So is it fair to say then, at the minute, your focus is on kind of strengthening that community, get the community working for the token?
Yeah, that's why we're having these AMAs. That's what I've said before in the other AMAs as well. We're not looking for people that think they're going to invest in our project and in 2-3 weeks they're going to have $1 million or anything like that. We're at the beginning, so like I've said, we're not planning to go anywhere, but we're gonna take it nice and slow. We don't want to pump the project too much, and after have a big dip that we're not gonna recover from it. So we're trying to, like I've said, to build a nice community and a community of holders, not, let's say, moon boys.
Yeah. So, do you want to just talk me through some of these wallets that you've got here? You got this contract wallet, and is this the one that you're going to be using for the staking and stuff? And
Yeah,
probably
that
the
one
exchange.
exactly. That one it's vested on Pink Sale. It's gonna get released every month. First month we're gonna get 15 million. 15 million tokens, and every other month we're gonna get 7.5 million tokens. So we can keep the pools healthy and the games and everything. And
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we're gonna use some of those for exchanges as well, depending on what's gonna happen in the future.
You got a few big wallets here. I'm guessing they are quite close for Unity members.
Yeah, the one
You
that
don't have to
top.
dox anyone's wallet to me if you don't want. It's fine. But
Oh no! I'm happy to do that because the guy who's owning the first wallet. It's David actually from
okay, yeah, David the whale.
Yeah, we're good friends. I think we've known each other for almost a year now, and yeah, we're planning to do some collabs in the future because I know him and he's a legit guy. He likes working hard, and we're the same. And some of those other wallets are basically members of the team who, like Alex, who was not basically a part of the project when we started, but he's a friend of OD. He fell in love with the project and he bought a nice bag, and he's helping out now.
Yeah, awesome. So, Mark, have you got any questions up to this point?
It's more on the performance of the chart and how you think it's doing based on versus your expectations of how it was going to go. Because obviously you didn't raise much, or potentially intentionally didn't raise too much at pre-sale. So I'm guessing you weren't expecting it to go like to the moon. But how does it compare to your expectations?
Obviously, nobody wants when they launch a project to go the basically not pre-sale but the pink sale price. But in some in some sort of view, I've kind of expected it because I know how the Binance Smart Chain is at the moment. Everybody wants a quick profit, and they don't like holding too much. So basically, that's our strategy, let's say, as well. We want to educate people as well by giving them a totally transparent project when they can put their money in and sleep well at night without worrying that the owner or the dev is going to pull out the liquidity. That's why I've doxed myself with the passport, with KYC, so we have everything that covered. I mean, I'm that kind of guy that I'm not hiding. My Facebook profile, it's open to everybody. Like I'm not basically hiding anything.
It feels like a super low market cap compared to what you've put into this so far. In terms of
true.
how nice the website looks, the utilities
exactly.
you got in place, what you're planning, it seems super low.
We feel the same, and I think what the problem is at the moment, I think people don't like safe projects. I'm looking like everywhere, and people like to ape in projects they don't even have a Telegram. Let's not say about the website.
People definitely like to gamble. So you mentioned about the state of BSC and everybody dumping on each other and stuff. Was there a reason that you didn't want to launch on a different note, on something different?
To be honest, it was not that, but we've started the project around 3 months ago. So the contract was made for BSC. So it was a bit too. I've seen all this, excitement that's going on with the Crow network at the minute, but the same. Probably we would have helped to launch on Crow network on a short term, but on a long term, I don't think it would have helped us, because it's just a hype now that's happening with the Crow. So that will pass. In my opinion, BSC, it's better than Crow at the minute. It has way more history, and in my opinion, it's safer from the point of view when you see it as a blockchain. As scams and all of that, that's gonna happen to Crow as well at some point, if it not already happened.
It's already happening, brother.
Yeah, I was going to say it definitely is already happening. Yeah, cool. That's everything for me at the minute.
I mean, we have plans to bridge to other networks as well in the future. I mean, we want to get all the investors out there, because we all know some people feel more comfortable on Ethereum, Crow, or whatever. So we're gonna ask the community, at some points what they want, and we can always bridge to other networks as well.
Awesome. So it says here one of the things you've ticked off in Q2 was introducing the beta platform for the mini games and staking. Have you introduced that already to the community?
No, that was when I've ticked that, it was meant by the platform we've already done. The thing is, I've said, that roadmap and the website is going to be updated in 2 days. If you go on if you go on our white paper, we have a new roadmap there already.
Okay.
And we kept it a lot simpler, because over there I think we overdid it a bit. So we've kept it a lot simple over here, so everybody can see exactly what we're doing.
Nice. Yeah. Adapt and overcome.
Because to be honest, on the main website, I just want to keep it very simple, where we're going to have, I'm going to post a picture of myself so everybody can see, probably a few words from me, and a few links to go to the documentation, but that will be it for the main website. From there, we're just going to post the links that's going to take you to our utilities.
Cool. So who's doing your website? Is that a friend, or is that someone in the team? Is that the developer in your team, or is
it's
someone
a
in this
developer?
room?
It's a developer that it's not here at the moment, because I'm mostly the one working with him. It's a developer that I've worked with before, and he's doing all our work on the platform side. He's nothing to do with the contract. He's only doing the utility on the platform at the minute.
All right. So if I invest in this today, let's say, what can I give me a run through of your next plans for the next month? Tell me what I can expect.
So basically, at the moment, like we've said, we're trying to build the community so we get more volume in the chart, so people can get more rewards. We've already applied for CoinGecko and CMC. We've already had a chat with them through emails, give them all the details that they need. I'm hoping this month I'm hoping we're gonna get listed, because we didn't use any third party or things like that. And I'm planning this month or max the next one, to have the staking and farming done with at least 2 or 3 pools going live.
Just run me through those pools again. You're gonna have
So we're gonna have a pool with native, where you're gonna be able to stake BitDog to earn BitDog. We're gonna have a pool, obviously, when you can stake BitDog and earn BTC, and probably we're gonna have a farm pool for BitDog BNB, where you're gonna be able to farm LP tokens.
Yeah, understood. While you're staking, are you still gonna be getting BTC rewards?
That's what we're trying to do at the minute, but obviously, if that will not be the case, we will compensate through the API. So basically, if you're gonna choose to go for staking and lock your tokens, we will make sure you'll get more rewards than just holding.
Okay, yeah, understood. Yeah, so I guess I don't know. Just give us a general overview of what you plan to do to make this a success. Bring it around from a micro cap project into something big. Give everyone here a rundown of how you plan to do that long term vision.
To be honest, I have a lot of, like I've said, I've worked with projects mostly in marketing, making their marketing. So I'm quite good at that. The only thing is, like I've said, we need a stable floor of good investors at the minute. So that's what we're trying to do through the AMAs and the talks we have with different investors that we want to bring on board. I'm gonna have a talk with a private group as well that I'm gonna be introduced by David. So we're doing a lot of work on that perspective. Obviously, when we're gonna reach a certain volume and market cap, we can go to our next phase.
Yeah, awesome. Have we got any questions from you, Mark, or is there any coming up in the community?
I'll check the community in a second, but it's just on the community and stuff. What's the sentiment like within your community at the minute? Obviously, with the chart below pre-sale, has there been much FUD?
No, actually, we don't have any FUD. I mean, everybody, we try to keep it nice and we brought some game bot. We try to keep it active, and OD does an amazing job on that. And I don't think we had any concerns or anything like that from any investors whatsoever. Like, we didn't have anyone complaining, about what's happening, why the chart dropped or anything like that, because obviously everything is full I mean, it's as you can see, it's we have nothing to hide. I mean, we don't own any tokens. We don't. We can't do anything. So basically, if people decide to sell because they are, not willing to hold long term, is nothing we can do about that. The only thing we can do is being there 24/7 and working for it. The people who are seeing that are patiently waiting and getting involved in the community.
Sure. How many? I don't know if you've been through this already. How many holders have you got?
The minute I think there's 71 or 72 holders, or
Okay.
71. I'm not sure.
70 at the minute.
70.
Yeah, 70.
We've got no questions in the actual VC, but probably a good moment to open up to any questions within the community.
Yeah, happy to answer them.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions this time, buddy. I know a lot about the project and everything. I know what he's trying to do at the end of the day and everything. And we're going to help him try to get all the staking and farming and stuff done. I can't tell you that I know Sergio and everything. I've known him for, like he has said, about a year now. Great guy and everything. I have no worries about putting my money in. As you can see, I think, one of the top wallets there. I have another wallet as well. I won't tell you guys about. That's just my playing around wallet. You guys know I don't get into very many projects and everything unless I believe in the project or I know the person behind that project. So just 2 cents for me and everything. I am in the project and everything. We are going to be working together in the future with a collaboration and partnership. And that's about it, guys.
When you say in the future collaboration, is this what does that look like? Can you expand on that at all?
Yeah, I can expand on it and everything. Like I said, with a collaboration with Blockstar, as they're bringing on more utilities and everything, obviously you guys know me and everything. I'm not looking to take over the entire world. We want to open up a big section of our platform, open source for APIs and everything, so other projects can start to develop and bring their utilities right into Blockstar and give them more utility for their projects as well.
Okay, nice. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess from me, like I really like your branding. I like the website. What you've put together is so much better than what your chart looks like. And I guess the problem with all of these types of tokens is it doesn't matter how good they are if you don't have the funding, the marketing, the ability to push it. It can't go beyond this point, can it? So I'm just trying to understand and work out how you go from this point. And I know you're working behind the scenes in terms of developing your NFTs and other things. Is that going to be enough in itself to bring this up to the level that you want?
To be honest, I'm gonna disagree here with you for a minute, because I've been in. I don't know if you heard about Eclipse. It was back in last year, I think. I think they've been on a low cap and on zero volume for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks before they boomed to 70 millions. The only problem was the team didn't do their work and they just made promises. And, they didn't deliver anything. I think with these projects, people are waiting to see how serious the owners are and how much work they're willing to put into it. Because, as you know, most of the projects now at the minute, the owners, they just leave them. They pump it at the beginning, and once they took their money out, they just leave them to die. And that's the thing what I'm seeing with a lot of investors. They wait for a project to see how the owner is willing to put up the work. If they see the owner is there for, I don't know, a few months or even a year maybe, they feel confident to invest their money in, because they know the team are working for the project. That's only my belief. So that's why I'm doing this, and I'm gonna work till this project is gonna succeed, because I know it will.
Well, that's a good answer.
When you release your new website, are you planning to do any little bits of marketing alongside that?
Yeah, of course, we're already doing. I mean, like I've said, we had this is the third day of May.
I don't mean didn't mean that the wrong way. I didn't mean you're not doing anything. What I meant was, like, do you intend to give it a push, like alongside the new website, to give it an extra boost, like?
I mean, depending, like I've said, depending on the volume and how the investors are gonna see that's why we're doing all these AMAs, because we want to see people's opinions on the project as well, so we can see how to take it from there, if you know what I mean. So depending on that, we're gonna take the following steps. The only thing I can say, we're not gonna drop the project at any minute. It can go even below, I don't know, 10K market cap. I'm still gonna be here working for it, because like I've said, I believe that full transparency and a hard-working team is gonna succeed at some point.
Yeah, you just keep plugging away. I would like to see some utility, that's unique to BTCbullDOG.
Yeah.
Like I like the platform that you're working on, and this dashboard and stuff. Where's that gone? The D app. Like I love the things here. This is very investor friendly to new people.
That's why we're
people who are new to DeFi. It's useful stuff all in one place.
That's what we're trying to do, to keep it simple. That's what we've said in the white paper as well. We will try to keep it as simple as possible for new investors as well, not only for the guys who are already experienced and they know how to DeFi. We're looking now at the moment, talking with the company that we want to bring fiat. We want to make possible for people to buy BitDOG directly with a credit card or a debit card. We're working on that as well. So hopefully we're gonna have that soon as well.
Yeah, that's nice. So where are you guys working at? I know we're focusing as a community at the minute. What are you guys doing as a community to push it? Where are you shilling? What are you doing?
I mean, man, we're shilling everywhere. I think we have we've done some shilling contests. We actually have a meme contest going on now on the chat. We have Twitter raids. I mean, we're doing whatever a community can do, you know, to shill it, and actually we can see results. Like we had like 2 days ago when we were shilling like really hard, we just got like 2 or 3 buys over $200. So I think people and that guy who came in the chat, he actually said, "Oh, I'll leave this for long," you know. So I could see he was a holder, not a, you know, an investor that's looking for a quick X. We actually had an investor that burned like 2.7 million tokens just out of respect to us. So I think we have a really strong community at the minute.
Yeah, that's the kind of holders you're going to have to get, isn't it? Even if you're gaining just one a day or whatever, and it's
exactly. Like I've said, we're not rushing. We're not going anywhere. We're not planning to go anywhere. I know the token is based on volume to get those rewards, but let me put it this way: you can go into a token that has 0 tax, and you'll probably get rugged or whatever the second day. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, even the volume is low, you're still getting something for holding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been shilling as part of a community. It's I'm so busy now that I don't get to do it, but
we're waiting for you. Joking, man.
Reddit's a good place. That seems to be having a bit of success at the minute.
To be honest, I was doing loads of Reddit. I was actually very experienced on that. At the moment, the Reddit is very low. If you can see the crypto moonshot on Reddit has only like 1,000 users online at the minute. Not in my days. A few months ago, when I was working for other projects, there were like at least 6,000-7,000 online every time. You know what I mean? I think Reddit, it's actually going down at the minute.
Yeah, you're probably more clued up than me with that at the minute. Say I'm a bit out of touch with. But
it's still a good opportunity to shill over there, not a doubt. But it's not like it used to be.
Yeah, I'm no longer getting banged up in TG jail at the minute, so I'm clean. I'm keeping a clean record.
Yeah, with how many accounts I have, it doesn't matter for me.
There we go. Well, have you got any questions from the community? Anyone want to ask anything before we kind of wrap this up? Well, I'm just going to say, keep working. It's nice to see someone who, you know, they're in it for the long run. You know, it might not have played out exactly the way you wanted to at launch, or the way you kind of imagined, but when you see someone working hard, and you know they're still plugging away at trying to make it a success. You know, even with a few core community members that are putting in the graft, which I think you probably brought a couple along with you today. You can definitely, you know, revitalize it. I think if you keep working hard, and it's nice to see a doxed face, a KYC, like, you know, it gives faith to people, you know, and your intentions are good.
That's what I was looking for.
I'd like to see you coming back to the lounge and updating us with your new website and stuff, and kind of as things develop, keep us in touch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Mark, have you got anything before we ask the killer question?
No, nothing from me.
No, cool. So, in Legit Crypto Lounge, you might have seen, I've seen you about a couple of times, but we like to ask a finishing question.
Sure.
And that question is, at which point will this project become a success to you?
I think it will be a success for me when I see people getting loads of rewards in their wallets, you know, without doing anything, just sitting on the chat, having fun, and you know, them being happy that they're getting a lot of BTC in their wallets. I mean, that means a volume of few millions a day. That will be a success for me.
Nice. Very nice. Do you want to finish with any finishing statement?
No, I just want to say we're here, you know, like I've said, for full transparency. We're not going anywhere, even anything. As long as I have one holder on the contract, I'll be on the Telegram. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's all I can say. We're here to stay.
Awesome. So thank you very much for joining us today. And thanks for telling us all about your project. I'm hoping to see you do well. I'm looking forward to you dropping his new website, get the staking live, and yeah, keep us updated.
Yep. Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.